Hello all, going to do another recording here. This one here is on one of my ArmA 3s. This one here is a Warlords. The Warlords, if you're not familiar, you vote on the sector and then you can either fast travel to the sector or you can fly to the sector, drive to the sector, whichever is available and easiest and the fun that you want to do. This here that I want to show, there's a few things, some buddies of mine that I'm showing this for. The jets, the helicopters, and a neat little feature called the Game Master. So I've picked my dude, which Game Master is most generally, if I have the Game Master linked to my games, it'll always be leader. Click OK, wait for it to receive the mission file. And what I want to do here is show how the jets act, the views that you can view from on the jets, same way with the helicopters. I will do both in this. Also, the Game Master is kind of cool. It allows you to pop out a character and into an admin mode or a god mode. As soon as the mission file gets, there we go. Have to get going there. Now I'll show you what I mean about the Warlords and the voting on the sector. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay, the map looks like this. You've got 10 sectors that you can go through, or you can go one by one, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or you can just choose one that's nearby, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose this one here. Let's continue.
Warlords protocol initialized. Select sector.
The sector we're going to choose is 5 because don't have to fly so far, you know, away. Okay, once we have launched and loaded, you want to give everything time to get loaded up. And seeing how there's going to be a lot of parachutes in the sky, let's see if we can't get the jet up in the air.
Sector selected.
Okay. No. Helicopter's easier to view. We'll do the helicopter first, then the jet, because I'll end with the jet. Before I do the helicopter, I will show that God mode. As soon as I get ran over here.
Niner, 2, 0, front, 1, Niner, 2.
Okay. God mode. Hit Y. And you're in God mode. I'm going to bring you over here to the area we're going to be shooting. And as you can tell, there's a tank, auto gunner, we call them hot rods. There's another hot rod. And what we'll do is take the jet and see if we can't eliminate those before we're eliminated. The helicopter I'm going to try to use to take out that tank. But one of them little bad boys will probably take me out. God mode is kind of cool. When you're in God mode, you have good guys over here, bad guys, fashion guys, which is also a bad guy. because that's what I'm shooting against here, is these guys, the green. But you can add more men to shoot and get going and have them fighting against. You can add things. Almost anything you need, you can add. But that is done in God mode. Here's another neat thing that's in God mode. This block right here, modules.
Incoming sector scan.
We're going to play God real quick. See this little dome? Woohoo! That's God mode. Okay. Now, got different views of the helicopter. See that target thing? That means that is passenger side. Driver's
Sector
side.
scan terminated.
Okay. Enter button on your keypad can change different views. I prefer this view when shooting because you have the little circle and you got the little plus sign. That is most generally right where she's going to hit. Shift starts the motors, which shift is the gas pedal, Z is the dethrottle, descend. She hits 100, she's ready. F changes rate of fire. If you look over to the right hand side, you'll see DARS 24, or you'll see minigun. Let's go back to the missiles, and we're going to try to hit that tank. Your right click, and if you hold it, it zooms in, but if you click it, it stays zoomed in. Toggles. Okay. Get lined up. Get them words out of my way. Hello, Mr. Tank. Let's see if we can't light him up. Yep. Oh, come on, a little higher, a little higher. What a bummer. Let's respawn. That's the helicopter. Of one of many. We've also got those helicopters. Those are like Apaches. But somebody mentioned that they like the jets. Let's grab a jet. I'm going to take the center one because it has bombs under it. The first one has clusters and missiles. This one has bombs and missiles. And that third one, all missiles. Okay. Same way with the enter key on the keypad. Changes views. But to tell you the truth, I don't like the outside view. I'm more the inside view. Now, to zoom out like that, the minus on your keypad. Double click it. It zooms out a little bit where you can see the feet, gives you a little bit more room. If you hold your Alt button, you can move your head around. If you double click the Alt button, you don't have to hold it and you can move your head around. But that's when you get to flying to where you can fly real good. Okay, start button, shift. Z is stop. I'm going to show the plane. X deploys brakes. windbreaks. Those come in handy when landing, but on this, you have auto land. Lift up, baby, lift up. The brackets beside the P button puts the little mini maps and sensors and stuff on the right and left hand side. You can cycle through how you want them. You can have a driver cam, missile connection. I want to turn around. I want to head for that. Got to keep the green block in the view. Now here's something that's kind of tricky. Keeping the nose up, holding control and hit the right click to come to the camera. Then hit T to lock that camera down. Now I'm on my subject. Laser on. Bomb. Back to my plane. Zoom out so I can see my feet. And what I'm going to do is let it climb up a little bit. I'm going to fly out. Going to hit Z a couple times to lower my motors. Now I'm going to turn around. And 3 miles out was good enough. Line that block up. 1.3 kilometers is when you're going to hit that fire button. Boom. Bring the nose up. Control, right click. Let's watch that tank go boom. One tank down. Hot rod. Next target. Back to the plane. Zoom out a little bit. Now, right now I'm just not even really touching the keyboard or my mouse. I've got it flying. Z button again. Let's bring those motors down a little bit more. Okay, turn around. Got 5 bombs left. Line the green block up with the windshield. There we go. Flatten it out where we're nice and flat. Now remember, 1.3 kilometers. Start pulling that nose up. Boom. Let that bomb go. It may hit the building. Will it hit the building? No, she hit her. Next one's going to hit there. Climbing up, climbing up. Let's level out a little bit. Minus again to get my feet. I like it stretched out like that. I can't really fly like this. I mean, you can. I mean, you can fly like this, but it's hard to determine when to... Yeah, I like it like this. Get lined up. Kind of nose down a little bit. 1.3, going to drop the bomb. 8, 7, 6. Dropping bomb, nose up. Control, right click. so we can watch the action. Boom. Next bomb I'll drop on that. Back to the plane. You can watch your height and stuff to the left, where your hull, engine, and all that is. That you got your meters and kilometers, speed. Turning around. You don't want to have the motors too fast. You want to keep her nice and smooth, but it'll keep her nose up if you have to. .4. Nose up a little, nose up. Let's drop that bomb, nose up. Control, right click. Let's watch the action. Bomb hits, boom. That's 2 trucks down on the ground, burn up. Okay. Back to the plane again. I'm going to fly back over one more time. What else I got? It's got scalpels. We'll hit it with a machine gun on top of one of them buildings. Okay, we're out far enough. Turn around. Coming around, coming around. Let's line us up. And that's how you would shoot the big gun off. Let it fly out. Yeah, I don't really see where you could do that on the outside view of the plane. Maybe guys can. I've never really tried it. I think it's better from the inside view than the outside view. We've got one more helicopter to go. What I'll do here, I'm going to right click brings that view in. Oh, one, hold fire. That means I just hit some of our guys. Whew, sorry. Okay, gonna turn this bitch around. Well, we've taken it, or was showing that we was taking it. Watch this. Let's speed up a little bit. Turning around, turning around. Roll your roller. And on the left hand side you see landing autopilot. Go to that, hit your space bar, and go in for the ride. Now we're going to go in for a landing autopilot. You don't have to land it. I've only landed mine a couple times successfully. It's not that easy. But somebody might be able to get her done. Now in this view, it's also fun. Right click, or control, left control, or right click. Get your camera. So you can move your camera around and look at things while she's flying. In. Like in no, not, in. Night vision, heat vision, thermal. Or I could be backwards. The other one could have been thermal and this one's heat vision. And she should come to a stop right here at the very end. Shut off my engine. Roll the roller and go get out. Now for the last one of the demonstration, I'm going to do the helicopter. This one here I've got set up because it takes 2 people to pilot this helicopter. You can't pilot it and shoot at the same time. So what I've done in this game, and this is kind of cool, walk up to this feller here, bump
2,
into him.
join group.
2, join
Fast
group.
movers, 100 meters right. MRAPs, grid 2, 1, 3.
Know what you're
1,
gonna wanna
6,
do?
3.
Ready.
You want to get in as gunner. Look down. Hit F2. Roll your roller to get
2,
in.
pilot, get in that vehicle.
We'll go. Ready.
Ding. Okay. Now bring up map. M for the map. Let's roll over this way. And we still probably have bad guys in the area, so we're going to make him go right there. F2 to bring up your guy. And go move here.
2, move to grid 2, 1, 4. 1, 9er, 1.
Right click. Put yourself in the camera. Right now I've got the minigun, and that's probably what we'll need is the minigun.
Standing by. Half a click, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they didn't get far, did they? Alright. Our guys would look like these right here. Bad guys well, that fella there was taking shots from somebody. Hope he got him. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? But that, my friends, is basically chopper, jet, little Helo. And Game Master. Which is kind of cool. Oh. He's gonna have a bad day. Same way with this poor feller here. Let's get him with... Oh, he's got buddies. Well, I do believe, and I will find out here in a second. Watch this.
2. Move 600 meters west.
Let's move
Copy
up
that.
a little.
Ready. Scratch 1. Unknown contact. 200 meters left.
And with that note, fellas, this is where I end the recording.